Hello, ASEA family. This is Trish Schwinkler. I love summer. I hope you do too, and I hope you're having a fantastic summer. Hey, today I want to share with you the inspiring story of Toby Frieser, who has experienced numerous personal and financial challenges, has been with ASEA for a number of years, and has risen above those challenges, and is now participating in the Silver Executive Momentum Pool by using simple duplicatable techniques to build momentum in his business. Please watch this video, be inspired and learn and duplicate these simple techniques that truly are creating success for Toby and his team and can also create success for you. Have a great ASEA day and enjoy your summer.
It's a big pleasure for me. Thank you that I can talk a little bit about our roller coaster of the last years. So I start with my wife 2012, and we have a wonderful experience with our family. It was amazing what we have felt with these amazing molecules. We was very fast. We are growing in the business. In 6 weeks or 8 weeks, we was gold. But then we have some roller coaster. Maybe some of you know what we experienced. We lost our son, and we was lost our team, and lost a little about a lot of belief systems are taking place, and we was on the street, we living in the car. We lost our team for 3 times, and we have to rebuild everything. So maybe this today can help you to, if you not succeed for now your big vision with ASEA, you can start it all over. Now it's a good time to start it again, and I want to encourage you because everything is possible. So for me and my wife, it was after the amazing results we saw with our family, I started to want to understand the science behind why does this work, and I learned so much about the redox molecules, and so I want to convince everyone how amazing this science is behind ASEA. But sometimes the people go away, they was a little bit shocked about all this knowledge. And so what have we done? Last year it was...
So let me say this. So in the past, you were kind of like the redox doc. You would tell people about all the science, you translated, spent a lot of time translating a lot of science documents and a lot of testimonies. And so, but it wasn't really helping you build a business, all of that science and all of that translation, right?
Yeah.
So now things have changed. Now you are earning the Silver Executive Momentum Pool on a consistent basis. Your team is growing consistently. So yeah, go ahead and tell people what changed.
Yeah, I think that the most hardest time for me was last year, because my family has to go to America because we are making homeschooling, and that's not allowed in Germany. So, but this gave me the chance to think about my life and also my family. So we burned all ships and make a decision that there's no way back. We have to, sorry, we have to have success. So, but what I found out for myself is that I have a lack of self-love. I need to be stronger inside of me if I can bring people on board and tell the people what is ASEA. I just have to love myself. So I want to show you maybe in 1 minute what I've done there. There's a very simple, can you see my video? There's a very simple opportunity. You can put on your head, heart, your hand, and say, I love me, I love myself. And because I love myself, I wish financial independence. And that helps a lot. If you do it every hour, it's like stupid, like crazy, but it helps really to feel myself again. And this was part of my first learning, what I have to learn. And then I learned about affirmation. This is so powerful. And my family support me in the US. They make affirmation for me, for all the team, for everyone who comes into, they write it down and exactly with the name and what they wish for them or what the people wish. So this is very powerful. And I think this is important to know that our thinking is the first thing and then the technique. So for me, it was also very important to have a clear vision what I want to have. So for me, the vision is, for sure, I want to be with my family and financial free. So I said this year I want to be diamond, and I want to be a stable platinum. And I want to lead from my heart and serving others. This is the most important thing for me, helping other people to grow. And of course, I have a goal. This is a goal A. There is no goal B. But the plan is sometimes changing. So sometimes I have to be flexible, and new things come out, and I have to work on that plans. So what I've done in Germany, there was a lot of burning ashes. So for me, it was important. We are all one family. So I'm working with Crossline. I invite them to every webinar, to everything. I work with them together. I help them make 3-way calls inside my team or outside. And the technique was very simple. I tried to make it simple, duplicatable for everyone, not speaking about the science anymore. And I need a clear strategy, a clear plan. So my plan was how to go for Diamond. I want to have local meetings, because there the people can feel me, can feel the energy of the team, and can feel the products. And then I want to have fast experiences. I want to show how we do that. And then not explaining the strategy of the compensation plan. It's so complex. We make it very easy how to build a stable Director 300. And there we use the fast forward to build, because this is an amazing, amazing tool. So this was how we started in 17th of March. I searched for partners who are willing to build. So there was only two of them was a stable Director 300. And there are five very heartful, great people in my team partners. And they started and said, yeah, we are willing to build with you together. We find some restaurants with low budget, but nice. And then we make a monthly meeting, and they invite me, and I came to them and make a presentation there. And so we make the monthly meeting there, and you see that's a lot of effort, of course. That is maybe 4,000, 5,000 kilometers I have to drive to come to the cities. But what we done there is I go on the street and helping the people, invite the people. And I said, if no one comes with me, I go alone. But if you want to join me, we can do it together. And at the beginning, everyone has a little bit afraid. Should we go out? We don't know the people, but we try to do that.
Toby, so when you go out on the street on the day before your meeting, sometimes you go alone, but sometimes you go with your team members, and you meet someone on the street. What do you say to them, and what do you do with them to try to get them to attend your meeting?
I go out on the same day with my team partner or alone. And then I say, I smile and say, hey, I have a great meeting today. Do you want to look at it? And I show them an invitation. And if they feel, oh, wow, this invitation is nice, I say, look, I have a funny test. Are you open to make a test with me? I want to show you something, how you, in 5 seconds, you are very strong. And then I make the test with them with a small sample tube on the street, and all the people say yes. Why not? And then I make the test, and I say you're invited. You are heartily welcome. Come to our meeting. And I give you that test, this little sample tube, and then I give them also a little paper with 50 opportunities how you can use a CR or Renew. That's all.
And do you give them information about where the meeting is going to be?
Yeah, that's a paper of invitation, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how many guests would you say, like what percentage of people that you do that test for on the street actually come to the meeting, do you think?
That's different because sometimes we are in a tourist place, then we met people from all over the world. That's very interesting. And then I can email them, because then they say, oh, I cannot, but I give you my email or my WhatsApp. And so we can work from internationally. But also there came always 1, 2, 3 guests who want to see what is happening here.
That's fantastic. So many people say that you can't do things like that in Germany because people are too formal in Germany, but yet you're doing it, right?
very cold normally. That's not possible to speak with strangers. But if you smile, the people cannot other. You have to. And then you make the test and they feel something is happening here. So they want to join. They want to know what is this. And then we make weekly online webinars for everyone. Every Wednesday, an online webinar. So this was the start. Maybe how we host a meeting there. So it should be simple. Before I told the people all about the science and what is redox and the molecules and the mitochondria and all this stuff. But now we start different. We only make a small talk, have fun there with the people, ask where they come from. And then we start with a Reno 28 test with all guests. And my team will do the same test with me together with their guests. So it's like a training on the same time. And also the guests can make a test with their, with my team partners. So, and maybe I can show you a test like this. This is a soldier. He was the first time on a meeting, very small meeting in an office. And then we've done this test. So that's a balance test. And I try here to, and you see he's not in power, he's not in balance. And then we push the Reno 28, we do on the neck and to the thyroid. And then you see the difference. And this is in seconds. And no science explanation. So it's working. So this is very easy. So everyone can do that. And for example, if I will show you again, if you have someone who has pain there, I don't know if you know this opportunity. If someone has pain, I ask them, how much is your pain? Where is your pain? And if they say, I have on the hips a pain, then I put the Renew gel. And then you put only this little bit of Renew there, and it's equal. Have they pain on the neck, on the shoulders, have on the headache or wherever? I ask, how much is your pain level from 1 to 10? 10 is strong, 1 is less. So they say, for example, 5 or 6, and then I put it here to the thyroid and on the other side. And we do that 3 times in 5 minutes or more. And then I ask them again, how is your pain level now? And mostly 90% say, oh, it's much better or it's gone. So I don't have to tell about the science. I just say, you see, it works. We cannot know how it works, but it works, right? So that's very easy and duplicatable.
So you learned that technique from Dr. Kaufman, right?
That's right, from Dr. Kaufman, and he learned it from Latham, Terry Latham.
So it doesn't matter where the problem is in their body. They put it in the same place from their ear to their thyroid on both sides. That way, if they have a problem on their leg, they don't have to be trying to pull up their pants leg, right?
Yeah.
So it's very simple just to do it in the same place every time, right?
Yeah, that's right. If this is ready, I ask the people only, okay, you see how it works on your body. Can you imagine what happens if you drink it on a regular basis? And then I say, maybe you are now a little bit amazed about how this is working. I can make a short explanation what is redox, but I want to keep it simple. And then after that, we just share experience, compliant, of course. And that's all. And then we have a short business part, how we build the Director 300 stable. So you can, your product is for free. And a little short vision, what has happened if you build more Director 300 stable. And this is from Paula Logan. I learned this strategy from Paula Logan from the US. To build Director 300 is so easy. And then everyone can do that. And if you help other people, you can grow very, very stable. And then we always have fun and talk to the people. And yeah, that's all. It's maybe 1 hour, not more. yeah, and then we're using the fast forward. So because this is the fastest way to build. If you have 4 people, enroll them, then you earn 25 sample tubes, and you also earn 100 loyalty points. And I use that also for more sample tubes. So I have 50 sample tubes and one big Renew 28. And with every sample tube, I don't give it for free, but if I make a test with someone, I give it for a giveaway, and then they can make their own experiences, and they know the worth of it. And if you have 50 sample tubes, you can imagine how many tests you can make, and then the next fast forward will come for sure. So this is an amazing tool to build very fast. And this has happened. Now it's summertime, so normally no one wants to make a meeting in the summertime, but we have now 11 cities with 12 leaders and more, and every city is full of 15 to 30 attendees, and half of it are guests. So this is happening without very easy. So just find some local leaders, help them. And now I have to build them that they can make it by themselves, because I cannot drive every week to 11 cities. This is too much for me. But so we change it a little bit. From the restaurant, we go to a Stammtisch, we say in Germany. So this is just a restaurant where you can go and drink a beer or coffee or tea, and then you speak together. You have time together. How was your week? And we bring some guests there. And this can everyone do with 1 or 2 people, and then you have your guests, 3 or 5 people, and then you make the same. You make the tests. I show them. I have a little. I can show you that maybe. I have this little presentation. It's the same presentation I used in the meeting, and I can show them that, and that's everything. And then they can. Then hear the experiences, and then after that they can decide what they want. So, and now we have directly more than 6 stable first lines, Director 300, and they have by themselves stable Director 300. And this is so worthful, because now we can make a stable from nothing, from scratch. We start again, and we are now stable silver. And I see how they all now growing. So I know what is happening in the next few months. So also the cities are growing. So more cities will come, and this is amazing. So we try that, and we have now a momentum. So my wish is, we are not special. Just what we do is a good affirmation, good vision, what we want to do, and then massive action, and this together can help us to grow from the heart. So yeah, maybe you're interested to see the presentation. So this is a short presentation, easy, that everyone can understand it. And I say to them, if today we make a short presentation, not very deep, just if you want to know more about the science later, if you are a health practitioner or more, then came to me later. I show you the right pages where you can find more stuff, more studies. But this is very simple. On the right side, you see the cell. The cell is like a city or a house. So every good house, every city needs good materials. And we know that we have to have a good food, vitamins, minerals, but we also need workers who say what should build the house, or if there's waste in the house, it should go out. And these workers are signaling molecules. These are our redox signaling molecules. And this is ASEA. And the same make our cell inside the cell. It's our mitochondria make the redox signaling molecules, and they make a harmony in the cell. This is for cell communication. And this is the base stuff of science. So these 3 scientists have a discovery of 1 redox signaling molecule, which is really vital and important, but we don't have to know everything about that. Just to know that there are 2 different kinds of redox signaling molecules. Some reduces the oxidative stress, and some make oxidants to bring away the inflammation. So it makes harmony in your cells. And this is how the name came from, redox, from reductants and oxidants. And important is only to know that we need a good balance. And ASEA has these molecules inside of the bottle, and they bring you the harmony back into your body. So there are more than 12,000 scientific studies, over 1,200 books, and almost 200,000 specialized articles on Google Scholar. So if you want to know something, there's deep science what you can learn from and make your own decision. ASEA make the same molecules like in our cells. We start with pure cell line. The first step, they use the poor cell line, then they broke down the floating atoms, and they make it new. And this converted stable redox signaling molecules are then different, and they have different responsibilities or something, yeah. And this needs 3 days, this process. So our cell is amazing. It's like a wonder, but this is patented, and only ASEA has this. Scientists always say this is impossible. So this works like that. If we have pain anywhere, for example, here in the shoulder, now we have really pain, then we need cell communication. And they say, oh, you have to do that or this, and they call the cell, the redox signaling molecules, they should help that, and then something can help your pain. And this is how it works in the body. So we have antioxidants, we need antioxidants, and redox signaling molecules activate them. So without, we don't have antioxidants. So, and it brings up to 800% more glutathione, complicated, and more 500% more SOD. So this is important for the body. And of course, if we have more of them, our immune system is very, very strong. So they find damages in the cell, they repair the cell, they replace the cell. And the best of all is it's safe, it's 100% natural, and it's non-toxic. So if you eat 1 lemon, that's good. But if you eat 100 lemons, then it's toxic. But here it's 0 toxicity. So this is very important to know if we want to do something. It's working on all body systems, immune system, muscle, cardio, digestive, hormonal, all it is working there. And this is a recommendation how you can drink it. You can take 2 glasses a day, 1 glass is 60 milliliters, and then you build and maintain your health. If you need more, then take more because it's non-toxic, it can help you. And if you have too much, it's going back to salt water. So if you have really a serious challenge, then take 6 to 8 glasses and look what happened. Or if you make sport, take 1 or 2 glasses before and after sport. And very important is that studies show that you always have a positive effect in the body. You can make the documentation, the blood work, but sometimes you don't feel it. So take your time, and what can you expect? Maybe some have in the first days a very great experience. That's great. I have that, my wife have that, but sometimes it needs more time. So maybe you need 3 months, and then you are with 90% for sure that you have an effect. And if not, then take it 6 months. Take your time. Your challenge don't came overnight. So and the same molecules are also in the gel. So you can put it outside and feel what is happening inside. Here's some numbers. So Dermatest give 5 stars for that. That's a German clinical test from an independent labor. And they say 20% for everything. It works better. Also the more blood flow is there, 50% more blood flow. What does that mean for nutrients inside or for toxins going outside? You can imagine what then happened. And these are the results, what we want to see. So you see, this is not Photoshop, and it's not something some products make in 24 hours. You have a wonderful skin, everything looks very nice. but it's not repaired. Here with the redox signaling molecules, it's repaired for lifetime. It's away. So this is blowing away what is happening here. And if you see what outside can happen, you know what can inside happen in your organs. So of course we cannot say it heals something. That's not true, because our body heals ourselves. So ASEA is not a drug. It's a dietary supplement that helps that our cells can communicate with each other and keep the body in balance. And at that time, I asked, has someone testimonies, who wants to share testimonies? And then can hear that. And then I show this one, that we have only can find ASEA and redox signaling molecules in our body or in the products of ASEA. There's no other location available. And now think about how fast it can work, and how strong. We heard that the experience from Dietmar today. So from this prospect, from this, I'm a perspective. I'm a businessman. I know if no one else have this is a big business opportunity. So especially in Germany, there are so less people who know that. So what does this mean for you? Maybe you have dreams and wishes. You want to have more time for your family. You want to make your hobbies, or you want to travel any nice city or country. So what does it mean for you if you have now 400 or 1,000 euro more in your pocket? What does it mean today if you have it? Let's pretend you have today 400 euro more. And then feel, what is your wish? What is your dream? And this is possible with ASEA. I will show you later. So maybe you ask now, how can you get the ASEA products? Now, you can be a retail customer and buy that, or you take a preferred customer and you take it every month and you get 20% discount. Or and the risk is no, because you have 30 days guarantee to bring it back if you are not satisfied. But you also can decide to make it associate, and that's you have the same discount, but then you can also get money back. And this is how you can start. You have different packages, and you get a website for 42 euro, and also a website for your back office. And that's all. That's your risk for 42 euro to start a business. And this is what you can make. This is real based income from 2018. So you can see below, there's no limit. You can make 100,000 euro a month. That's possible. But we want to concentrate on the Director 300. You make 400 euro a month. How is this possible? That's the system. You are the blue one, and you have a left team and a right team. And you order for yourself 100 points a month. That is one case of ASEA or one case of Reno 28 for yourself. And then you have a left team and a right team. And if they make 300 points, that means 3 cases of ASEA or Reno. It can be 3 people, it can be 10 people, it could be 1. You are Director 300. And if you do it every week, together with your team, you make 400 euro. Is this possible? Of course, everyone can do it. Is this easy? No, not for everyone, but you can do it. And if it needs a few months, it's worth to do it. And if you once build, and this is very amazing, you have passive income. That means you get it every month. You get 400 euro or 200 euro. Your product is for free. So it's worth to do that. You have a good health, and that's good. But if you have a bigger vision, you can make a duplication. So if you are the left green one is your team. You help someone to make a Director 300 every week. You will go up to Director 700, make 1,000 euro a month. If you have 2 people or 3, you are a bronze and earn up to 2,000 euro. And if you help 6 or 7, you get it 6,000 or more. So you can grow if you help other people to refinance their products by themselves. And this is the question for you. What do you want? Do you want to help other people? Do you want your products for free? Or you enjoying an additional income? You want to make a better living or personal and financial freedom? Everything is possible with ASEA. Just it's important to know what is your vision, what is your dream, and we can help you to reach your visions and dreams. And you can start today. Have a better health, help other people, and you can have a great life. So the most people overestimate what they can reach in 1 year, but in 3 or 5 years, everything is possible to reach out. And this is what I wish for you. So this is a simple way to show them, not really complicated. And this is how we are working. And maybe one sentence before, I tried a lot about social media before, and I love social media, Facebook, Instagram. I make a lot of a lot of coaching, cost money, and all the coaches said you can make 10, 20 people for sure every month. You can join to your business. But what I feel is that the people have no experiences. A lot of people pretend on Instagram and Facebook what they do. And for me, it's possible. I love to feel the people like Dietmar today or like Tanya, and make tests by themselves, feeling how is their energy and helping them directly. And this is much more powerful than the social media. So I recommend definitely to make live meetings and help people to come on board then and feel the energy of ASEA than to hide myself in Instagram or Facebook. And also it's not duplicatable, because I can use the technique, but a lot of people in my team can't. So, but the test with Renew, or you can make the same test with the ASEA liquid and spray it on the same. This is easy, and then make a test. Does it work or not? And this everyone can do that.